Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to share something very important that could be a major problem in your marriage. 5 things for you to know that your husband is actually cheating on you. And of course, the effect and the impact a cheating partner can make on your marriage. Now, I'm not talking about the singles, but actually, it's not good for anyone in relationship, in courtship. Cheating is the most terrible thing somebody can go through in life. So, I actually want to talk about marriage right now, how to know, because I know I see so many questions that my husband is, actually not touching me. My husband is only fighting with me. My husband is this, my husband is that, and by the grace of God, I've been able to help so many women around this topic. So I feel like bringing this together for you to know that, okay, it's actually cheating, then you know what to do about it. Many people will not tell you what you should do when you find out that your husband is a crazy cheater, or your husband is, I don't know how to put it, but cheating is cheating. There is no way to describe it. There's no sweetness about it that you want to just put into these things. But let me share 5 major things that you notice that is doing. Number 1 is phone. Yes, the cheater doesn't want to put his phone down around the house so that a call, a message may call the attention of the wife or the husband to it. But in most cases, some smart cheaters, they put their phones around so that you will not even think something is going on, because they work on time. They tell their cheating partner the time the person should call, the time the person should send a text message, the time the person can actually communicate with him or her. So they have that kind of so you're thinking that when his phone is in his pocket, or when his phone is in his hand, or when he's hiding his phone, is actually when he's cheating. Yeah, that could be part of it. But yet, majorly for the smart ones among them, they put their phone, they've even give the children phone to play. Why? Probably because they've actually tell their cheating partner that I'm going to be home this weekend, I'm going to be home today, I'm not going out today, don't call me, don't text message to me. If I need to talk to you, I'll come out and send a text. If I need to talk to you, I'll come out and call you. Please don't do this, They can do that. So his phone majorly is one of the things he's hiding, but some are so expert. Okay, let me talk about two important things that you need to notice about men or women that cheat. Number one, some of them don't care. We have some cheaters who do not care. They are not thinking of the effects that kind of attitude we have on their home. They are not thinking about the future. They are not thinking about the children. They are not thinking about anything. They just want to do what they want to do. They don't have business with your emotions. They have business with you crying, or you begging, or you talking about it. They don't actually want to even to talk about it. And yes, they tell you to your face that they are cheating. Through their mouth, through their actions, they are not hiding it. So they say, my wife knows I have girlfriend. Those ones don't care at all. They don't care about anything about you. Now the second one who seems to care, that's the one who sneak around, who play a smart game on the wife or the husband. This one particular one doesn't want to hurt his wife, probably because of the children, because he knows that, okay, so that the wife can have attention on the children. So they are trying to, hide it. So, but the two of them, none of them is actually a good one. None of them, the one that is hiding and the one that is coming out physically. So majorly, number one thing I want to share with you is phone. Yeah, the phone. He's hiding his phone. He's going outside to receive a call, or he's talking in the room and you can't hear what he's talking. There are some perfect people that when you sit beside them, you can actually not pick one thing they're talking about. Okay, number 2, quickly, is the one that picks a fight with you often. Do you discover that you fight every time? You fight over everything. You fight over everything. He complains about your dressing, complains about your talking, your eating habit, you fight over everything. In a week, you fight more than you play. You just is your appearance is irritating him. That you guys don't have any time to joke, to play, to sit with each other. Everybody, even on bed, you are turning your backs to each other. Why? Because there is always something to fight about. That man is actually is a chronic cheater. The cheating habit has gotten into his bone, into his flesh, that he can't even stand you anymore. The only thing that joins the two of you together right now is the children. Because why? He doesn't want you to leave the children, so that he has to go to work, he has to do so many things. So who takes care of the children? So he doesn't mind you staying at home, taking care of the children, but he's done with you. Why? Because he's enjoying his cheating partner, or a cheating partner. I'm just trying to put into, I don't know whether there are men that go through this. That's why I'm putting why, but majorly what I want to talk about is a cheating husband. So one of the traits is the fact that he picks a fight with you over every time. You go to church, you come back fighting. You are at home, you come back fighting. The time you're supposed to sit together, gist and talk and pray and do all this thing, you are also fighting. He loves to keep malice with you. He doesn't want to talk to you anymore. He doesn't want to have, only the only thing you guys talk about is children's school fees, children's food, this and that. Not majorly the two of you. Nothing is specific, nothing is special about you anymore that I want to discuss about. So it shows that the man is actually, looking somewhere else. Somebody is making him happy, because men, when they are in love, they can do anything. Number 3, sex. Oh my God, sex is, how do I put it, a major part for couples. A serious part of a couple. I don't know how to put that. I'm just trying to see the word I can use so they can understand. I mean, what's the point of us staying together and not enjoying ourselves, having good sex? I'm not talking about the missionary. I'm not talking about that quick one, like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I'm talking about the good one. When last have you give that side? When last have you spent almost 2 hours together on bed? That if that is taken away, if that is not in your marriage again, just know that your man is getting it somewhere else. I'm so surprised that some men can be boast about it, that they can go 1 year without sex, they can go 6 months without sex, they can go 2-3 months without sex. It's a lie, a big lie. Men and sex, they are 5 and 6. They love sex so much that they can even have it with a woman they are not in love with. If that thing caught up with them, they can't stand it, they can't manage it. So a man who stand in your marriage, in the marriage with you for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and not touching you. You want to tell me he's fasting, or you want to tell me he's praying, or you want to tell me he's doing sex fasting? No, man, he's doing something. He actually has somebody that is giving it to him back and front. And another one that I want to see, that I want to talk about sex, is the one that quickly come. 2 minutes is done. Oh my God, 3 minutes is done. It shows that the man is enjoying it somewhere else. Men love varieties. Men love to have it in the kitchen, the toilet, in the room, in the sitting room, everywhere. But when it is not, there is nothing so special around the two of you sleeping together. There's nothing so special around you making love to each other as husband and wife. There's no, the love is not there. Nothing is actually there. The man is a big shooter. I can't tell you. This is the truth. Nothing but the truth. So if the man is not giving you, then he's giving someone else. Don't let anybody lie to you. The man is actually getting it somewhere else. You need to look into that. Okay, so I would like you to know that sex is very important to men, because lately I make my research, asking men, grown-up men, how they feel when they want to have sex, and they told me how men feels, especially when their wife says no to them, how they react when they get to work, how they behave throughout the week, how they behave throughout the month. So, and the wife would practically know that it's because I said no to my husband, and you don't have a choice than to just reorganize yourself and bring the man closer to yourself. But when a man is boasting that I don't need it, take it, the man say, me, I can go for 6 months, I can go for 1 year, clean your mouth and enjoy yourself outside. Number 4, which is very important, time. Of course, the man who is not having good sex with you, how can he give you a good time? The time is so restricted. He doesn't come back from work on time. He travels and decides to divide. I'm not coming home this weekend, I'm not coming home this month. We have a major assignment to do at work. There's so much paper to handle. We have a lot of meetings to arrange for. The man starts to give you excuses. He's even at home, probably it's at home weekend, and the man is on his phone, on his laptop, watching TV. There's no time to touch you, sit down with you, ask you questions about your day, your week, your plans. You guys are not talking about something very important. The man is always on his own, he's withdrawing himself completely from you. You should know that the man is a chronic cheater. Or even if your wife that does that too, sometimes for women it may not be, maybe because she's hot about something, you're not allowing her to talk, you're not allowing her to say her mind, you're not allowing her to maybe the woman is actually. But for men, sometimes it may be the case may be for man too. Maybe he wants to say something to you and you're not agreeing. That may make the man to withdraw himself so he can think and feel like I miss my partner. But what we're talking about today is not about that. What we're talking about today, right now, is about him cheating on you and is withdrawing his time from you. There's no time that you guys have together that I can boast of, like, okay, we had dinner, my husband took me on a dinner date, my husband he actually locked the door that me and my wife have to be together today all through in the room alone. We want to talk, we want to shout. We wake up very early in the morning and he's out of the bed, he's not touching, he's not hitting you, he just wants to go, that kind of a thing. It shows that the man is it's cheating. Lastly, this man is actually making you go crazy. As in crazy. He's trying all his best to make you look like you're the one at fault. He will say, he's going to say something that will trigger your anger. You'll be talking while he's relaxing, thinking. He wants the neighbors to know that his wife is a mad person. Okay, on a day, a normal day, when things gets out of hand, he can refer to ask our neighbor the way she used to behave, the way she used to shout, and of which is the one that fires this thing. He's very wise in making you be the bad one. He's trying his best to make you look as if you are the one that is so extremely bad, that you are nagging, you are shouting, you are troublesome. He's trying to just cover up for everything so that when people come into your home, once the two of you have, people can actually talk to the two of you, see the two of you together. He can refer to things and things and things and things. I will say to you, be smart with that kind of a person. Be smart with that kind of a person. They want to record your voice. The man wants to record your voice. He wants to record the fight. He's the one that started it. He's the one that is throwing words. He's the one that is throwing actions. He's the one that is, fueling the matter. But when he talks to you, reacting back, the man wants to video you. The man wants to record you. He probably is waiting for the day that the whole thing, just escalate, and so that he can refer, he can have proof to show that yes, something is actually going on. What do I say to this? Ma'am, I would like you to love yourself. I like you to, work on your temper. If you can't stand in, maybe you go for holiday or you go somewhere for some time to cool off your head. It's not bad. Separation is not a bad thing. By the time you come back, or the two of you have to reason together that, okay, we actually miss each other, we actually good for each other, it's not that we are not working on the particular things among us, then this thing will start to work. And that's not the best way to go about it anyway. But if your emotion is drained, if you don't have any strength anymore, and you can't think straight anymore, and you're getting mad every day, I think you need a refresh. You need to refresh your brain. I think you need to go somewhere to just have the best time. And I want to talk to you that you have to secure your joy, because if your joy is taken away, the man will overpower you. The man will, will be rejoicing that yes, he has catch you. But don't let anyone catch you. Your enemy will not catch you in the name of Jesus. He's not your enemy, he's just playing smart for you. So please, we need to talk, and you need to sit him down if he wants to sit down, because sometimes you want to say something very painful, something that is hurting you, something that is really getting you mad, and the man doesn't want to sit down and listen to you. Pride, ego will not make the man sit down and say, okay, I think my wife is ready to work these things out, because he doesn't want it to be work out. He doesn't want the things to be perfect, because why? He has his ways, he has where he's going to go and enjoy himself. So he doesn't want you to talk to him, he doesn't want you to have good communication, and of it, sometimes he'll sit down with you, trying to listen to you, and at the end of the day, he call everything you are talking about a crap, and he gets up and gets out of your presence. Yeah, it shows that the man doesn't want anything better to come out of your marriage. So therefore, I will say to you, please and please stand with God. Above all, God is there to comfort the people in pain, people that are mourning, people that are in tears. It's not only when you lost somebody. If you are in a marriage when you are actually single, and people out there thinking in their head that you are married, then you lost something so important, and that will take a very special part of you away if you are not careful. May we not be a victim of the psychiatric hospital in the name of Jesus. Love yourself, get a friend to talk to, go out often, join a group that gets you busy, start a business, or focus on your business, focus on your children, keep praying, keep trusting God. Probably later the man is going to come around and realize what he has done, and if he doesn't realize, there's nothing I can do about it, and there's nothing God can do about it, because if the foundation is faulty, what can the righteous do? That's what the Bible tells us. So please and please, watch out for yourself, love yourself, and you know what? Take care of you. I love you. See you next time in the next video.